What's it feel like right now, making the Sweet 16?
Feels great. Obviously, my first time being a part of March Madness, and it's Sweet 16. I'm eating the ball.
You're good. Your pretzels on left, that's the best choice.
All right, we're good.
Just what was tonight's game like? Obviously, there was a lot made coming into the game about the tempo. Y'all were kind of able to do what you wanted, it seemed like, tempo-wise at least.
We knew they were going to try to slow us down and crash the glass, and I feel like we did great on the glass, and we didn't let them slow us down, and that was the main part of the game that determined it.
I think y'all had 6 guys in double figures tonight. A lot of guys scored, got involved in action. Just kind of what does it say about the depth of this team?
Our team that's what we're known for, really, how deep our team is and how fast we play. And I want to know how like a scouting report looks going against us, because like you gotta go down the line. So it's interesting to see a team like this.
How much more of a ceiling does this team have? Like how much higher can y'all go?
Way higher, defensively, offensively. I feel like we still are yet to show the world what we're capable of, and it's going to come soon.
It's a little bit of a lighter question, but tonight was the first game Chris didn't have the specs on. He scored 30. You think he could see clear tonight?
I think that's what it was. He said before, during shoot-around, he was like, "You're not wearing the glass today." So maybe that's what it is. I'm going to tell him don't put them on ever again.
Yeah. Thanks, Derrion.
We're in the moment right now, but BYU, the next team, a lot like you guys, wants to play, you guys kind of relish that, hey, get out there with those type of teams that want to try to run and gun and get them down the floor.
Yeah, I feel like we're prepared for anything, whether it's run and gun or a slow-paced team. Once you have the personnel for that, we're very talented. I feel like we've proved that we're very physical too. Different games throughout the season too, so yeah, we're prepared for anything.
But does it feel good after a couple of games like this, where it's been kind of knockdown, drag out, to go against a team where their DNA is sort of like your DNA?
I mean, we go against it in practice all the time, so I guess, but I guess we're just prepared for anything. I feel like our team can take on anything, and yeah, we're prepared.
What's the feeling right now, making the Sweet 16 again?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing feeling. Yeah, every win you gotta be grateful. So yeah, I'm grateful for the win, and I feel like a team. There's great Mudita, everybody excited about the win and stuff like that.
Yeah, you talk about the Mudita. I think 6 guys finished in double figures. Kind of everyone got involved tonight. Just kind of, what does that say about the depth of this team?
Yeah, a whole bunch of depth. Again, the scoring shows. I feel like we had a bunch of assists out there too. The club got a lot of lobs, a couple bodies. So yeah, everybody got a piece of the pie, and we did good.
Just a little bit of a lighter question, but Chris, first game tonight without the specs, scores 13, makes some threes. Do you think he could see better tonight, or what was up with that?
Maybe it is the glasses, but nah. He's been shooting like that all the time in practice and stuff, so yeah, I mean, maybe that's his alter ego, his glasses, so I don't know.
Modi, I think, is 4 for 4 from 3 in the NCAA tournament so far. Is that kind of maybe, I don't know if hidden's the right word, but kind of part of his game that still like kind of takes us to the next level that we may not even see as much?
Yeah, he's been working on it. After every practice, before every practice, he's been getting with the managers, getting with some of the coaches, working on it, getting different shots, so I feel like his hard work's paying off, and it showed out there.
Thanks, Jarin.
Slow, fast, pace, crossover. He's a really good player. He can get to the lane at any time, so I just had to try to contain him as much and make him take tough floaters and just live outside that restricted area.
I like the March Madness.
Thank you.
It seemed like the lobs to the bigs have worked really well offensively for Bills. Like these first 2 games, just what's caused us to work so well?
Just our bigs getting out, rolling the right way, not letting the other team hold them on their rolls, drawing fouls, and just contact screens, being able to get us downhill. And, coach tell us all the time, these guys gonna screen, rebound, and, take care of you. You got to take care of them. So we just try to make them, make them look good.
How fun is it to have guys like Grant Cliff to lob to?
It's fun because, we got wings like him himself we can lob to. And another great big, Derrion, all the guys go up and get it at the highest point. So once you're driving, you definitely got to have your head up because those guys be alert when the defense turn their head.
Was that the backwards dunk for Cliff tonight? Is that the best dunk you've seen this this season, or did you think of a better one?
Nah, I done seen some crazy dunks from him in practice. Like, he done dunked on me a couple times. And he just dunked on all the guards. He probably dunked on everybody in the program. You know, he's just like, he can go up and get some crazy things, you know. And he's really like,
Just what's the feeling right now making Sweet 16 first year NCAA Tournament?
What is your message to
it's a good feeling. You know, a lot of older guys on the team, and I just want them to stay in it and get to the championship for last year.
How much more of a ceiling do you think this team has? How high can y'all go?
You know, sitting at its highest point. You know, we got like guys that be ready to go at any time, so they ready to play at any time. We're gonna be ready.
They slow it down, and you guys sort of went out and tried to prove a point.
Yeah, you know, they overlooked us. You know, they were saying going to the game that we were soft. You know, that's the title that we're not soft. And, you know, that's the title you don't want in your name. So, you know, we came out and we played harder than they did. In my opinion, we got more rebounds than they did. We played fast in transition, and you know, we trying to be the big dogs today. And, you know, that's what we did. Got the win. But salute to them. You know, they played the hard time, man.
Sweet 16 sounds good. I know you guys were there just last year, 3 years in a row now. But being back, does it ever get old?
Nah, the feeling never gets old. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to win it. We trying to win it all. You know, that's something that we talked about since we came together as a team in June. So you know, hopefully we just go into the next 10 games with the same mentality and you know keep advancing until we get the chip.
And it's like everybody in here had double figures tonight.
Yeah.
You guys spread the ball around so much. Talk about that and how that just, I think, helps team chemistry, makes you guys even stronger.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing about our team. We got like a lot of depth. You know, if one guy's not going, the next guy could go. And today, like we moved the ball very well. You know, we played good in transition, and you know everyone kind of got a piece of the ball. You know, we were efficient today. So you know, I think that's what's gonna help us going into the next round. You know what I'm saying? Just being efficient and passing the ball around. Thank you.
Did you have any, you know, telling the, I mean, I know Newark's not the same thing as Queens, but it's right across the water. Did you have a little bit extra one to go home and play this week?
Yes, I did. That was one of my biggest motivations going into this game. You know, going back home. You know, I haven't played in the East Coast since I've been to college, and you know, I have a lot of family that's gonna come to the game, friends that haven't seen me play in college yet. My dad, he hasn't seen me play this year, so that was an opportunity for him to come watch me play, and you know. I went to the game, you know, with that in the back of my head. I'm like, I gotta win this game, so my dad could watch me play, my friends, you know, my mother, everyone like that. So that was my biggest motivation.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there any New York food you're looking to have back there?
I'm trying to have chopped cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, some African food. You know what I'm saying? Jollof rice, all of that stuff, man. I haven't been able to eat all year. So, yeah, I just can't wait to go back home.
I think so.
A little bit, but I probably won't get a chance to soak it in until probably tonight.
What's made those lobs so effective for these first 2 games of the tournament?
You know, when Mark and Derrion and Biz getting downhill, making the big come up, Cliff, we got the best lob catcher probably in the country. Stored up, he's gonna go get it, even if the big is recovering. I mean, he's just getting dunked on. Once Cliff decides he can just 1-2 together and jump, there's not really much anything you can do.
That reverse dunk there, is that the craziest thing you've seen him do, or has he got more than that in practice?
That's one of them, but nah, Cliff be doing some freaky stuff, bro. Like, he'll stick his tongue out mid-air, and it's crazy. That's impressive.
Y'all are the first team to score 80 points on them.
They got you got to split with them.
That's crazy.
What do you think that says about your offense to be able to do it against a team that really likes to slow it down? There's a lot of teams that
you know, we're one of the best offensive teams in the country. We play fast, and so we getting stops. You know, it's kind of easier to play off stops. And you know, in transition, you know, we can score against anybody.
What went into the decision to go no specs tonight?
Okay, I might have got in my head. We 1 for 6 last game. We bumped these glasses. It's time to get back to the normal CY. So that's probably what it was.
Got to switch up the mojo.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the intense. And then they come up getting smushed. I got OCD, so any type of like print, I wanted to wipe off mid game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just cancel it all out.
Were the glasses more like a protective thing after you got hit in the face, just to make sure?
Yeah, that's what it was. I told Clark, I got hit in the face in like 4 games. It's time to give it let go of these glasses.
How good did it feel early on to see some of those shots falling and kind of getting back in that rhythm?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. You know, just letting the game come to me. I've been feeling good for a minute. Just shots hasn't been falling. So, you know, just keep on doing what I do and just letting the game come to me.
What's it like, the freedom in a NATO's offense to be able to keep shooting even when you maybe haven't been making shots, to know that that's what he wants you to do, is to keep shooting?
For players like me that shoot the ball, like, you know, it's very essential to success because, you know, a lot of people get caught up if you miss 3 or 4 in a row. I'm done shooting, but in his head, I mean, if you miss 3 or 4, you can do for about 2 or 3 in a row because the number's always going to even out. If you're a 40% shooter, you're always a 40% shooter no matter if you miss 7 in a row or not.
Third season in Alabama, third straight Sweet 16. Just what's that feeling like going back to the Sweet 16?
Really good. You know, just being able to be a part of all 3 winning teams. You know, that says something about this program.
Yeah, tonight y'all had a lot of guys in double figures spreading the ball around. Just kind of, what does that say about the depth of this team and that, you know, all the different ways that y'all can score?
It shows that we're very scary when, you know, all 7 of our guys have a night. And that's what we did tonight. And, you know, we were able to get out and go. And, you know, the defense really could eye on one player. So that's what really made it special tonight.
How fun is it setting up alley-oops or lobs to guys like Cliff and Grant?
Oh yeah, they set the energy. They give us energy. They set the tone. And when we get lobs like that, we got a good chance of getting a stop on the other end and hopefully get another lob again.
Yeah, what's it going to take to get most of lobs?
He just got to keep running hard. And, he just got to keep running hard. We can't throw it as hard. We got to throw it soft to him because he got soft hands sometimes. He gets soft hands sometimes, so you just got to just throw it right at the rim so he can get it.
You got to put it right on the spot.
Yeah, you got to put it right on the rim for Mo.
Yeah, we'll see next in front of the hometown crowd maybe.
Yeah, he got one already.
Missouri, he threw the ball up.
Yeah, he got one already, and it was at the rim.
Yeah.
It was at the rim.
I'm gonna get it.
Just overall, what was it like out there tonight, being able to kind of do more of what y'all wanted to do offensively than maybe kind of what was thought coming into the game?
Yeah, we just wanted to play our brand of basketball, and I feel like we did that, and we were able to do that, and we were able to be the first team to put 80 points on them this year. So, you know, when we're able to play our style, we're going to play our style.
Thanks, Mark.